Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome everyone. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Pray for Death, our Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who take on the role of an intrepid group of assassins trying to prove their innocence while framed for dereliction of their duties from the cult of the Red Mantis. How are you all doing, my lovely and amazing people?
Doing well.
That's great.
For today's game.
Nice! I am excited as well. It's so good to see so many fun, fantastic, familiar faces here, not only in our voice chat, but also in chat. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. Some returning faces, and pleasure to see you all and, get to play games and do cool stuff. Of course, as you guys know, these are my Patreons. They support my channel. They allow me to survive and eat solid food. They're cool people. Look at them. Aren't they cool? Look at them. They're amazing. We even got a little hobgoblin fella there. There he is. Look at him. Little hobgoblin fella. Hey, little hobgoblin fella. Anyway, for now, anyway.
Who's a good hobgoblin?
Who's got a hobgoblin? Who's got a hobgoblin? But yeah, so before we kick off, of course, we have some people to thank, as always. We have our lovely and amazing sponsors who support the channel and make us look as good as we do. First of all, we have Heroforge for the wonderful art you can see on screen of said hobgoblin, and, of course, our tanuki up the top there. All of the character tokens are made using an amazing 3D model-making software that allows you to create, design, and print your very own 3D models of various characters and stuff, so go check out Heroforge. It's a lot of fun. We have Sirenscape for the beautiful soundscape you will hear. We're going to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Gracias. Thank you. I met someone the other day who actually got angry when people, repeatedly blessed them when, you sneeze multiple times. I'm like, I feel like I'm the kind of person that does that. Anyway. Stupid dag tangents. All right.
That's fine. If they got even more angry, you just keep doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
After about 3 or 4, I'm like, knock it off.
I just keep trying to make them sneeze,
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So yeah, then we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you hear throughout the course of the game. You have an immersive world right at your fingertips here with this really incredible soundboard that does a whole bunch of cool stuff. So, go check that out as well. And lastly, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. As you can see behind me with this little dinosaur thing. Lots of art, lots of dice rollings. All the cool stuff is here in Fantasy Grounds that connects me with all of my players from all around the world. So so go check that out. And, it's amazing. Also, yes, by the way, definitely check out Heroforge. I spent far too long messing about with that thing. It's my passion. I do love it. I did work for them directly for a very short period of time, and I can tell you that they are an outstanding company of people who support content creators, who work very, very hard to produce a very, very quality product. So I am currently not paid by them because, well, truth be told, some dag business here. I'm currently not really advertising my channel or myself, and so I actually told them to stop my sponsorship for a time just so that I could focus on me and my stuff. Not because I didn't love what they were doing and not because I'm going to stop advertising for them, but because I knew I wasn't getting the reach that earned what they were giving me, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to do that for a little while, so but I still am very loyal, very much love them, and can reach out to them at any time I want to start, but I don't want to yet. So that is the truth behind the Heroforge sponsorship. So they are sponsors, but more in the case of allowing me to use all of these beautiful images without copyright infringement because they are awesome, and that I'm very grateful for. So there you go. But definitely go check them out. Okay. Players. We have players. Players are they're the lifeblood of any good role-playing game. They are the guys and girls who, and in between, who talk and engage with the world that the Game Master creates in order to tell the story. What we do as Game Masters is we set the stage. It is, of course, our players who take on the role of these protagonists who, well, fundamentally, show us what these stories are capable of. And to that, I will turn my attention over now to my players to tell you about themselves and the characters that they're going to be playing, starting with the one and only incredible Calindria.
Hello. Yes, I play Meg. She's a Tanuki gunslinger, first mate of of Kailu's Folly, um, which is the ship captained by one of, apparently, Kailu's exes, as we have found there are more in the wings. She is currently a giant statue inside of a dinosaur trying to protect Pietro and Balsam and obviously herself from being crushed to death.
Hi, I am one of the people currently being crushed to death, but saved by the grace of the truly, truly patient Meg, who only found out that we are assassins maybe 2 hours ago. I play Pietro. He is a Dampier swashbuckler, a bit of the mom friend of the group, quite likes to check in on everybody, make sure everybody's doing okay, while we're in the middle of killing the masses, but only whenever we have the contracts for it, of course. And he's quite suave and elegant, dealing with a bit of a strange transformation sometimes, where he becomes a grotesque werebat. But at the moment, his biggest issue is, as Meg stated, being in the gut of a dinosaur, apparently with friends popping in randomly, which is fun.
Hello, I'm Lucas, Mr. Game and Art. I play Rondek. He is a hobgoblin arcanist bomber. He likes to tinker. That's sort of his passion. Various inventions. Right now, he's trying to figure out what he's got in his pouch that might work against a giant dinosaur that can teleport people into its belly. So that's a fun one to try to work out.
Talking about teleporting into dino bellies. Hello, everyone. I'm Matt from All Things Fantasy, and I play Balsam, the blood sorcerer assassin. He is he's effectively the lifelong tourist. He loves going to new places, meeting new people, using their blood to kill them. It's a really fun time, really great career path he's been involved with. Unfortunately, he's found himself a little bit in trouble inside the belly of the beast. He does not like it. He's not a fan. He'd much rather go have a pina colada on a beach somewhere.
I'm Steve, playing Kailu, Elf Ranger, Sniper Assassin. One of the few people in the party not in the dinosaur, but instead being chased by said dinosaur, running like the wind. And the dinosaur, and other than that, it's just like we just innocently shoot and kill people. It's nothing personal.
I mean, might be a little personal.
No, that's anathema, actually. It's not supposed to get personal.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, fair enough. Well, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much to my lovely players. And like I said, we get to see them all in action in just a moment. But before we kick off, we have one last group of people to thank, and that is our wonderful and incredible audience members. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show, for showing up and, supporting the channel. It is always a pleasure to have people just enjoying this wild, wacky, crazy ride that we happen to be on. And as such, we invite you behind the GM screen in order to influence the game while we play. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in order to influence the game with inside bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, so many cool things there for you to be able to help out. And all you need to do is watch. And subscribers, you earn channel points a little bit quicker, so if you do have the desire to subscribe, please do so. On that note, we actually had a hype train earlier on, which got up to level 3. Now, one thing that you may not know is here at the Dead Elsa Gamer channel, when we hit a hype train, we get to give a consumable reward to all the players. So our consumable reward will be 2 gambling tokens that'll be provided to the group because we got through hype train 2. Each of these gambling tokens can be used at any point in time for a immediate think of it like a do-over. it's like a flashback moment where you go, ah, man, I just thought about what it would be like if I said that thing that I totally didn't just say, and then you get a do-over. So it's not quite a reroll, it's more of a cancel that action and try again. So each of my players...
like-
Yep, sorry, go on.
It's like Life is Strange.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly like Life is Strange. And you have 2 of them.
How far back in time can we use it with?
Only the last action you took.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so pretty much whatever the last action you happen to take was, that's the one that that you guys will be able to to redo. Any questions? No?
Sounds fair.
Sounds fair. Good. Awesome. It should be. Okay. Yes, cool. Then of course we have our actual donations. That's right. I forgot where I was for a second. So our actual donations are monetary donations that come in and help DAG with all of the cool DAG stuff that we do here. Honestly, it just helps me get by, pays my rent, it pays my bills. Like I say, it is my full-time occupation working in role-playing games, not only here but also with at-risk kids and stuff like that. So all donations and all proceeds go pretty much honestly to my survival, and any excess usually goes towards something fun. So in this case, at the end of our DAG survival check, we are going to be building up a small fundraiser for my birthday, which is next month, in which I'm going to be organizing probably one of the most intricate and elaborate nonsensical things that has been requested of me for a very long time. And that is, I'm going to shuffle all the players from my various tables around. Not just the players, but their characters as well. Despite different levels, despite different campaigns, despite different, everything's, we're going to try and figure out how to make that work, because that's apparently something my players want to do. So once we get to the end of the survival check, that's what we'll be working towards. So again, a massive... thank you to anyone. All donations obviously are very, very appreciated, and but they aren't, donations aren't just like, hey, give me money. Donations have rewards as well, and these rewards are way more tangible and have a greater impact on the survival and strength of our party. First of all, we have our $5 donation, which is a hero point or a jinx point. Hero points are these little red marks that can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points are these little purple marks underneath me, and they can be used to petition the counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate matters ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of 2 decks of cards I have in front of me. The first deck is a deck of Heroic Actions, which is not only an emergency hero point for my players, but also a free superpower that they get to use at any point in time. Those ones are consumable, but they are very helpful. The second is a deck of flashbacks and plot twists, where I will draw at random, or you will select one of the cards from the top of the draw, and I will then try to implement whatever the story prompt is on these cards into the game, kind of like as an improv challenge. Mostly, I think it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to run games and stuff, and games kind of get boring if you kind of just stick to the script. So I do absolutely love being able to throw some curveballs in, and just kind of feel like, oh hey, we can like, all of a sudden the bad guy switches sides. Why does he switch sides? I don't know, he just is now, and that's what's gonna happen. So I love stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun. Then, of course, we have a $20 donation, which is the coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work. And you know what? Like, that's how you get shit to work. Then we have our $50 donation, where we have 3 tiers of the $50 dono. We have our magic item, which where you provide a magic item to a player of your choosing. We have our boss buff, where we increase the difficulty of our challenge. whatever the group is facing, they basically just have to, like deal with something that's been souped up. We then have our Harrow deck draw, where we draw a card from a fortune-telling draw and read their fortune. The group will then receive a passive bonus to all checks made using the stat on that card. But also, if they manage to fulfill that prophecy, then they will get a blessing from the entity within that card as well. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Then we have our secret menu item. The secret menu item is a $100 massive donation that helps out in just a ton of different ways. The secret menu item for today is... I have it here. All right, so the dinosaur has gone into the casino, is rampaging around while our heroes are trying to reach the secret people that are running the casino in order to try and stop the human trafficking ring that has currently captured Kara, the former group member's sister, and potentially is going to take them away. To that end, our secret menu item will be this. If our heroes manage to get a secret menu item, I will provide our heroes with the means, nay the capacity, to potentially transform the dinosaur that they are facing into a pet to travel around with. Now, I want to stress this. It will transform the dinosaur into a transport vehicle that is combat capable. What I don't expect this to happen with is for you to go into every single situation and stick a T-Rex on it. But basically, it'll be your mobile base, if that makes sense. It'll protect you while you rest. It'll keep you in the jungle. It'll, sort of navigate its own way around, yada, yada, yada. So you will gain a ability, a capacity for the secret menu item to tame the beast to a degree. Now, there is a second secret menu item here, and it actually comes from a... I can't really tell you too much about it without spoiling stuff, so I'm going to get my players to just take off their headsets for a second, and when I give a OK symbol, okay, then we can put it back up. Okay? So yeah, take off the things. Oh, okay. So, the players do not know that we will be receiving a new character today. One of the players is retiring a character, and a new character is being brought in. A character with a secret superpower that the group has experienced before, but hasn't really seen anyone else with it. That is because, and I don't want to spoil this for you guys either, that is because the character, once you know what the power is, the character becomes clear as to who it is. Now, a $100 secret menu item, the second one, is to restore that power to that character who presently doesn't have that ability while he's on this island. I know that sounds really vague, but trust me on this. It is one of the funniest things. It'll be a very, very funny reveal for that character and for the table as well. And it is a immensely powerful thing as well. It'll be an incredibly powerful thing. Yeah, so much so that it will definitely change the power scaling that the group has. So yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay, you can put your headphones on. Party, put your headphones on. Yes, you may pick whichever secret menu item you are targeting at any point in time. So there you go. All right. I think we're finally done. I think we went a little bit long there, but everyone good? We all happy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, depending on what you just told the audience.
Nah, you're fine.
No, I'll be happy with regardless. It'll be fine.
Thanks, Matt. Gain a level.
Oh, cool.
I'm happy regardless.
I mean, worst case, we die, right?
That's true.
I mean,
we were actually joking about how fast we can speedrun getting Dag to play his Starfinder second edition game.
Well, right now, I mean, it's either gonna be the Monday or the Wednesday for sure. It just depends on what happens at the end of the discussion of Reign of Winter. But, I mean, look, if everyone wants to convert to Starfinder, I'll do it. Like, I'm not gonna not do it. You know, what'd be really funny is if I turn all the games to Starfinder just in time for the crossover event, so nothing changes. Like, oh
Indeed.
no, you're all level 1. What the hell? Hey, we have our secret menu item
Oh
number
my.
2. Oh my, yeah, oh my indeed. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, well, that has been marked. Thank you so much from who I presume is OG. OG, you absolute freaking legend, you. I wish I could give you and all of your fur babies hugs. Thank you so much. McClover coming in with a $60 donation. I'm trying to. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do the intro. McClover, take your time, relax, unwind. By the way, welcome as well. It's always good to see you. You are truly a very welcomed and pleasurable individual to have at my tables. I really want to get you playing at some point or another. I don't care if it's a free seat. I need you at my table one day. Okay, just saying, putting it out there, buddy. Okay, now. When last we left our heroes, maxed out hero points and nat 20s. Oh, dang. Okay. Does not play in small doses. All right, maxing out our nat 20s. There we go. Yep, no, that's not one. Pietro. There we go.
Thank you, McClover.
And maxing out our hero points. Thank you so much, McClover. All right. Our players are locked and loaded. Absolutely locked and loaded. All right, here we go. Didn't I start that music? Where's that music gone? No, don't open up
I can hear
Hero
music.
Forge. Can you?
Yeah. Sirenscape is playing something dramatic.
Oh, good. It should be. Thank you, McClover. Okay. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Stop that. Open this. Yeah, I can't hear anything either. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now it's working. I just had to shut everything off and then turn it back on again. Okay. Much better. Okay, now. When last we left our heroes, a group of assassins trying to clear their name, the group had learned that a human trafficking ring had captured the young sister of Kara, the group's former leader, who had stepped away and is currently in port peril, awaiting news of our mission to try and bring to justice the culprit who framed our heroes. I say heroes very loosely, to justice. Now, once Rondak caught wind that Kara's sister was in trouble, immediately a mission was set out in order to try and free them. They had learned that a casino had been used as a front for this trafficking ring, and our heroes decided to observe before breaking into the facility. Learning that a giant creature was being brought in to join the monster menagerie, they snuck into the warehouse and let the creature loose. It broke loose and began to attack anyone and everyone indiscriminately. Using their wits and their guiles, some of our group teleported into the belly of the creature. Others lured it outside into the streets. Kailu, who was busy during this period of time, seducing a poor innocent woman that, that was, of course, one of Kailu's other exes, managed to excuse himself from the conversation and instead lure the dinosaur into the casino itself, which is where we left off, as this great beast plows through these massive golden doors, providing enough chaos and cover for Rondak to potentially try to slip past and into the VIP lounge and office area. So, with that very rough introduction, we return to the combat. We're going to re-roll initiative as well, just so we can mix it up a little bit. Starting with Pietro.
Okay, let's see. Attempt number one was not very successful to try and slice through it. However, it did introduce Pietro to the Stoner Stone Man, which is the happiest he's been so far in this encounter.
Oh yes, Stoner Stoneman is there. Let me just very quickly.
Did you have to make a hero point roll?
I did.
Oh my gosh!
Just give me 2 shakes while I share him real quick.
Not a worry, take your time.
But what would you like to do?
Try again at the sawing, if that is ever so possible.
What are you sawing with again? Sorry, refresh my memory.
I think the saber. It was either the saber or the hook chain, but for if I'm sawing, I think it would have to be the saber because that's the slashing one.
Okay. You begin to hack and saw. I would have you roll your attack on the... No, yes, Where's the swallow hole stuff? Ruptures 40... Yeah, just deal your damage. You just need to deal up to 40 damage.
Oh, don't I have to strike for it?
I thought you did. Oh, no,
Do
yes,
you
you
want me
do. No, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do need to
Okay.
strike. Yep. Nice. A solid hit.
I'm not sure if I have the right damage on, but it is fine. We've figured out as we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going well. I think
Hey man, you know that's not gonna work, dude.
Is that Dag, is that the right dice? Am I supposed to have two d6 or?
Uh.
Mm-hmm. Protector.
Look, I'm making cool, stoner giants here. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there we go. We'll put that there, and then,
I'll do a quick double check of the dice just to make sure, because for some reason it didn't level them up last time, so just want to make sure.
no, well, the dice would be the same unless you, what's the word? Unless you had, given him a rune for it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Hey man, you know that's just not gonna work, dude. Like, like this thing, its gut is like, super thick. Yeah. It's thick. It's a thick gut.
You do happen to be made of rocks. Do you think in any way you could be helpful to puncturing it?
Oh, puncturing it? Man, no, man. Like, I've been here for a while now. I mean, just not digesting. It's kind of like, my deal at the moment. I kind of decided that, I wanted to live a more holistic
Well,
lifestyle in the gut.
There is sawing, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. You can keep hitting it if you'd like.
Okay.
He turns around and he says, now, some large animals, especially ones that have difficulty breaking up, food that it's eating, often eat rocks and stuff in order to try and break down, some of the food that it has eaten. And so I kind of do that myself, whenever he eats something that may be bad for his tum-tum. I'll just break that down. I'll try and really just get in there with my hands and just kind of pull all that stuff apart. It's great, man. Just absolutely, absolutely killer. It does great things for my glutes and awesome for my biceps, my triceps. I don't know if you've ever seen the kind of workout you get from being like a giant dinosaur's digestive system, but it's pretty good, man.
Pietro is so confused by what he's saying that he has actually started sawing into himself.
All right, give me a number. Two fumbles. Let's do it.
Oh, that was only one. No, that was. I used a hero point. So that's still just. One
Just a
fumble.
regular fumble. Okay, very well. All right, so yeah, give me a
Please.
give me a fumble.
Like, what does this man say?
When you've been here for so long, you've actually developed love for your for the person who's eaten you. So you're
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like, yeah, I'm just here to hang out and make sure this guy gets good and make
It's
sure
a
his
symbiotic
health's
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's a symbiotic, and like, and like it doesn't even know he's there. He's just like every now and then, like, he scratches the inside of his tummy and he burps and he's like, that means he's happy. Pietro, number between 1 to 5.
Oh, 2.
1, 2. Sword is heavy. You are fatigued. Oh no! Oh no! This guy is boring me to death.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I said fiber is very important, and trying to convince a dinosaur to eat fiber from the inside is not that easy,
No,
Yeah, most of the time it's just clothes, whenever people are wearing, like, clothes and things, that's about as much fiber as the guy gets,
I'm running out of oxygen, I think. I don't know what's...
Oh, oxygen. There's no oxygen down here, little bro. There's, like, gut gases and stuff. You're basically breathing in farts at stage 1,
The urge for Pietro to say, I'm gonna take a little lie down is strong. He is fighting hard to not just fall asleep. He's like, I'm inside a dinosaur's stomach. This guy's telling me that he's trying to improve the diet of a dinosaur that doesn't even know he's inside said stomach. I cannot cut through this guy's thick-ass throat, so...
All right. As you slowly kind of, like, lean on the wall, just like, we cut to the dinosaur on the outside, who is in the middle of the casino, roaring as it throws its head back, like, surrounded by people. It's almost like a smorgasbord. It has no idea where to even start beginning. So it just sort of looks around. Everyone's, like, frozen in silence as then this huge cacophony just blasts a few people down. Yes, Pietro.
I think I meant to take some damage from the crush.
Oh yeah, you are.
And I think
Thank
minus 10 for the resistance that Meg's form gives at the moment.
Oh yes. Okay.
And I feel like Meg would be like, "How did you miss? We are surrounded by this thing."
I do not know. I do not know what the stone man is doing to me.
All right. So normal damage is 37, crushing. Meg has absorbed. What's the hardness on Meg? Did we work that out last time?
I know you were saying I was taking 10 from it, but I don't.
10
yeah.
less? No, that's okay. So yeah. So 27 damage to Pietro. If you could add that to your character, that would be wonderful. Okay.
Whoa.
Kailu, as you are the victim being chased at present, I need you to decide what you would like to do here. You can try to slip into the crowd of civilians that are over here. You could try to maintain the attention of the Thrunosaurus Rex, or come up with another plan. Just in general, I need to know your intent.
The intent is going to be to actually try and disappear, hide into it and get to another spot to shoot.
Okay, not a problem. So, as the dinosaur looks around, the first person starts to scream, and then suddenly it kind of chain reaction, everyone starts to scream and panic. Tables are thrown up, poker chips and cards fly everywhere. People are in a mad dash. Obviously, no one going towards the only exit to this building, which is, of course, right through the legs of this creature. One brave card dealer tries, but then you watch as he swoops down, as this giant jaw swoops down. And just, why is it not adding? It literally says plus 35, but it's not adding the plus 35.
It's like, just so you know, it has a plus 35. We're not going to give it to it, but it
Yeah,
does have
I know,
it.
right? Let me try this instead. Hold on. Is that better? Is that all I needed to do? No. Didn't help at all. It did nothing. I got nothing. Anyway, so it's fine. I know what it does. It's fine. So yeah, it swoops down and bites this guy. The guy screams as he's lifted off the ground, and is immediately grabbed by this set of vicious jaws. I've actually never seen a more broken, like Fantasy Grounds creature kit. It's very weird. I have no idea how they got away with, like it's like nothing is working on this creature. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. Why not? All right. Boom. 36 points of damage as the guy is lifted up, and you hear the Wilhelm scream, "Ah!" as he is torn up. You hear from the inside, "Well, heads up, little guy," as all of a sudden body parts start raining down in the stomach from above. And he goes, "All right, time to go to work." And you watch as he, like, grabs hold of the chest piece and, like, rips it apart.
It's the fact that because we're all assassins, is not what is getting to Pietro. It is the pure insanity of talking about giving a dinosaur a better diet inside of its stomach. He doesn't care about the viscera that just dropped on him. He's just, what do you mean you can... Why don't you just get out of it? That is all that is able to occupy Pietro's mind.
And he's like, and if I'm lucky as well, one of these guys will, like, they'll die with a sandwich in their hand.
Does that happen often?
Not as often as I'd like, but more often than you'd think. Okay.
God, man.
All right. The dinosaur continues to chase people around, snatching people up. Pietro, roll me a percentage real quick.
Okay.
Ow. 9. All right. Unfortunately, Kylo, it does make a beat on you.
Can I do a hero point on that or no?
No. All right.
I don't get to try rolling a critical fail on a stealth check again this
No.
week?
No, you don't. All right. It charges towards you and lands a bite. This won't kill you, I hope. Okay. 44 points of damage to Kailu.
Ouch.
And it is going to grab you.
Am I applying that? Because it's not showing on the combat track. to me.
Yes, could you please? Like I said, this thing's just a little broken
Okay.
at the moment.
Oh, okay. So that was, sorry, what was it, 43?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are grabbed into its jaws as it swoops down. Yeah, it's 3d12 plus 18 damage, which is still not it's not terrible. Like, I mean, just for like a regular bite, that's a significant chomp. And what CR is this creature? This creature is a CR 18. So yeah. So 3 full bites would take a person out at this level. All right, that is the Thrunosaurus Rex done and dusted. Rondak, you're up next.
All right, I have an idea, so go with me here, Dag, on this journey that we're going to take real quick.
1 second.
So, okay. Make sure you're sitting down. I'm just kidding. It's not a major revelation or anything. We're going to go back deep into the lore for a second.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. If you recall, when we first infiltrated the Viking dude's like castle or whatever, I forget his name,
Ortolf?
even though he and I were friends. Yeah, my buddy.
Yeah.
You'll recall that I believe it was Kailu and Rondak who ended up in the guard's restroom, where there was a putrid smell that actually sickened Kailu during that.
I do recall.
And Rondak makes this thing called a skunk bomb, which he then went into the bathroom to retrieve some of said material.
I remember that.
Succeeding on several rolls to be able to do so, to further enhance these bombs. He has since not used them.
Okay.
He still has them.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like to do is launch 3 of these into the dinosaur's face mouth region.
Okay.
To force it to vomit by giving it the sickened condition. Because that's what these things do.
Okay.
And if I need to burn a hero point to ensure that that works, I will do that.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, you are still in the warehouse, however.
No, I'm inside with them because I was in front of the door trying to lure the dinosaur into the casino. And then it looked at Kailu because he damaged it, and then he ran in with me, essentially.
Right, so you're at the entrance with the dinosaur. So you're literally underneath it. Okay, yes. In which case, without the cost of a hero point, I will allow you to do that. Mostly because you did find the stuff. You did pillage the toilet.
I did. There were several rolls that I had to succeed on.
I remember. So you do not need to spend a hero point for that, my friend. You are good to go. Just make your ranged attack on his mouth, and what'll happen? Is this: it'll have the normal effects, but if you land a critical hit, you will cause it to become nauseated and vomit. That's your crit card, basically, on that.
Well, it's a save that it has to make.
No, I know. I mean, regular effect, it'll have its regular effect. And
Gotcha.
if it fumbles, if it rolls a 1, for example, that'll be you critically succeeding. So anything that would result in it failing critically or, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to be the card effect in lieu of...
I got you.
Yeah. All right. Gross. Also, welcome lollygaggers. The raid that just came in at the brilliant time that it did. We are currently playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Our group of assassins is trying to stop a human trafficking ring that is currently using a casino as a front. In order to do so, they have liberated a T-Rex. It's called a Thrunosaurus Rex. To attack a casino. In the belly of the beast, 2 of our party members, Balsam and Pietro, have been teleported into its gut, along with this stone man person, called an Oriad. But he and our heroes are in its gut, basically trying to escape. And Rondak, our alchemist, is about to throw effectively several vials of fecal matter condensed into a explosive into the mouth of the dinosaur in hopes of inducing vomiting. I apologize. It's just what's happening.
You don't get that
I
every
have
day.
no regrets.
Here.
I don't. No, I don't. I just realize I am being hoisted by my own petard. So
I regret nothing about this plan.
Let's do it. All right. So what do we need to do?
So it is a... Let me look real quick. I got my spell book up. So yeah, it has to make a fortitude save.
All right. Can you drop the save, or do I need to make it?
I don't think I can drop it because it's my formula book is an Excel spreadsheet that I keep because I don't have a mechanic for that in Fantasy Grounds.
Nope, perfectly fine. All right. So we have 3 saves. Is that correct? Because you're launching 3 bombs.
Yes.
All right. Save number 1. What's the DC, by the way?
That is an excellent question. Let me look at my sheet here real quick.
In the meantime, please enjoy Dag dancing.
Is that this thing? That's not it, right? 34? That can't be right. Where do I find it?
It'd be your CDC in your combat stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. CDC, where are you?
Should be in the middle on the left.
Oh, yeah, then it's 34.
Okay. Cool. So 34, eh? Whew. Well, good luck. Oh, scudded.
Dude, that was almost a 1 right off the bat.
Scudded off the 1. Yeah, I did. All right. All right. That is 3 saves.
Can I
Yes.
burn my nat 20 to make at least one of those work?
Oh, fuck you. Maybe.
I really want this to work, Dag.
I will take your nat 20, but I will instead of making mine a crit fumble, I will get you to do a do or die flip. That is.
Oh, it doesn't have to be a crit fumble. I just want it to work.
No, the only way it's gonna work is with a crit fumble. It's got a plus 30.
Okay.
It's got a plus 33.
Damn. Okay.
All right, so if I take the nat 20, I will turn it into a do or die.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay. Because normally that's not the function of an nat 20, so blah, 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 blah. But you know what? I also want to see this succeed, but I want it to be appropriately, like, difficult. Okay. Oh, God. Ah, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm just flipping my camera. That's okay. Nothing to see here. All right, do or die. This is our do or die. Well, this isn't the do or die coin. You know what? This is important enough. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go get the do or die coin, okay? Just for you, buddy. Just
Aw,
for you.
I'm so honored.
Yeah. Okay. 2 seconds.
Unless it lands on die.
This is either going to be spectacular or disastrous. I love it.
It's going to be
Right.
hilarious either way.
What I'm also worried about is the fact that we established that Rondak is directly under this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a little worried about how that turns out.
It'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine. What's
Small
the
price
worst
to
that will
pay.
happen? Right.
All right.
What's the worst that'll happen?
Here we go. Here it is. Okay. The do or die coin. All right. So, the do or die coin, as we know, is a random 50-50 chance for fate. Should the dice land on die, then bad stuff happens. Are you going to focus, or are you going to make me look like an asshole? There we go. So that is the die feature. On the other hand, however, if we land on the do, then we succeed with a tremendous amount of success. So, because you've used your nat 20, regardless of the outcome, the Thruniosaurus Rex is going to be sickened. However, do, and he is nauseated and vomits. Die, he is sickened, but is going to go on is basically going to do what, like, I think a lot of dinosaurs tend to do when, a lot of creatures tend to do when they do start feeling sick. They try to go drink some water as best as they can, which of course is going to cause problems for the people in the gut of the creature. All right.
Yep, that could be a problem.
All right, so here we go. You know what? I'm going to do this even better. Rondak, give me a number between 1 to 3, and that is how many I will flip.
3. I'm gonna go with 3.
All right, 3. So that means we're going to get the third result. So we're going to ignore the first 2 results, which are... And I'm going to mute myself so we can't see these.
Apparently, I should have gone with 1.
Definitely not 2.
Chance is still 50-50.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Oh no, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm keeping my hands in camera at all times. Okay, I'm just going to move so you guys can see. It landed on my keyboard protector.
Sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
2 out of 3. Not bad.
Right? That's pretty
That's
good.
what Meatloaf tells me.
It's true.
All right, that is a do.
That's true.
Whoosh.
Flight Simulator DAG Edition.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm really happy that art that I've made can instill so much anxiety in people.
Oh, yeah.
All right, do it is. So, as you hawk these 3 poo bombs down the gullet of the creature, it sort of immediately starts doing that thing where it sort of coughs and splutters. It I don't want to describe it overly, but it starts foaming at the mouth and just coughing these absolutely heinous smelling globs as it's trying to force it out of its mouth. The smell inside the body is no better, as you can hear the guy go, "Whoa, man, who cut the cheese, dude?" and then suddenly just this huge upchuck. Rondak, I need a reflex save from you.
That's fair. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Reflex. Oh, that's my best one. Oh God. And then I rolled a 2.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Unfortunately, you are right in the line of fire as the spray of vomit hits you. It's also several people and corpse bits and stuff. So I need you to make a fort save, but you will.
Dude, I'm a
take-
giant fucking statue. That's not gonna go well for you.
Yeah, I know. All right, that is well. Thankfully, it's not a crit fumble, mind you. So that's one
Indeed.
thing. It was almost a crit fumble, mind you. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. Fort save from Rondak, please.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's see. Da-da-da. That's a little better.
Nice. Okay. So you're not sickened, but you are bombarded with vomit. You take 13 points of damage as it just sort of collides with you, and Pietro, Balsam, and the statue, as well as this random Earth Genasi, or the, Oriad, land on the floor of the casino, sort of pooling outwards. You watch as the stone guy is, like, laying and sort of almost floating as he's, like, drifting. He's like, whoa. As the dinosaur just, like, still kind of
I'm sure this is a trigger for somebody.
has to be. Have you seen that TikToker guy that does the whole like you know those little cow noise things that go
Yeah.
and their partner apparently has like a really weak gag reflex, so all they do is like he just makes bigger versions of them and then just like does it to make his fiance gag.
I would murder him.
I'm surprised she hasn't, honestly, but it's a very funny. I don't know why I watch it. It's just really funny. Anyway, well, that was Rondak's turn. Meg,
You're welcome, everyone.
Meg, it is your turn. You are now also splayed out on the ground as a statue.
I'm going to become not a statue.
All right, you are now in
What's-
vomit.
What's the yeah, right? What's the I need you to do the thing again that they do to transform, because that was amusing.
You put you can't no, you have to undo it. You just get engulfed in a cloud of smoke, and
okay.
and a leaf floats off your head.
I like that. I like it. Okay. So yes, Meg will does that take an action, I'm assuming? To turn back?
Yes. Also, Kailu,
Okay.
just in case it wasn't clear, you're also not being grappled, but I do need you to make a fort save because unfortunately you're not going to be able to dodge because you're in its mouth.
You want me to force save now? Or...
Yes, please. Yes, please. You'll take 11 points of damage, and yes, we'll see how your fort save goes.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, Meg.
Right screen. Middle of the road. 38.
You're fine. You're good. Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
So, Meg, you have transformed back into a tanuki surrounded by vomit.
Yes. I basically need to know, is it possible for me to then hold so that I can run away when everybody else runs away?
You can ready an action to use a single move once everyone runs away.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, perfectly
That's-
fine. All right, done and done, which brings us to Liliana, who's outside, confused. She's going to use an ability that she has called Vanishing Act. It is as the name implies. She doesn't want anything to do with the dinosaur. Or Kailu. Well, she kind of does want to involve herself with Kailu, but not at the expense of a
I was
dinosaur.
gonna say, didn't Kyler already do that?
Mm.
Is that a skill she picked off from Kyler?
Maybe.
Poor Steve.
That's fair.
It's just Kyler. Kyler just, he's a poor heart, sad little boy.
Sad little boy.
He's barely 100, I tell you.
Just because his mom didn't hug him when he was a kid.
You want a hug now? I'm covered in vomit.
Awesome. Speaking of covered in vomit, I need a fort save from you.
Wonderful. Has anyone actually succeeded on the fort saves yet?
Kylo did.
Yeah, well then, I thought.
Sorry,
I know, yeah, everyone has.
Everyone's failed. Can I elect to fail?
Sure.
Perfect.
You're
Did
second.
I make one? Or why didn't I make one? I guess is more.
You were a statue at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Belson lays there. He lays there covered in vomit. He looks
Rolls
up.
left,
He's like,
rolls right.
Why? Why? He's going to kind of crawl off and kind of like pull his mask off to the side and not feel great. That's his round.
Aww. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, Kylo, you're up.
Do I need to make a fort save tag?
Yes, when we get to your turn.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was... Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's Kylo's turn at the moment.
Yes, yeah. I think it's just because you had me do the fort save before it was my turn, but that's okay. Okay. Is the Thruniosaurus Rex still paying attention to Kylo, or is he busy?
He is super busy.
The last two. Kylo is going to try and get some range between himself and the, he's still marked, isn't he? Like, he's still my target.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Is his mouth open right in front of me? If it is, he's going to try and put a arrow right down the throat. If that's doable.
I mean, what is there any effect that you are looking for in particular? Because
ideally, I'd like. Actually,
you'd like to insta kill it with an arrow. I mean, yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to see that too.
No, it's more along the lines of one of the. Unfortunately, we'd have to do some side thing because I don't know what poison Kylo was given on the poisoned arrows.
Oh, if you want, that's an open poison book. So any poison you would like to that you would apply, we can do stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I don't know the poison, so I'm not gonna. I'm assuming there's no poison that would make it want to turn around and run.
No.
Well, no. So it's at this point in time.
I mean, maybe something like hallucinogenic.
Yeah, that's a.
We suddenly hear the dinosaur going, "Whoa,
Okay,
man!"
I will take
Yeah.
a moment because I do realize that
Yeah.
it's very easy for everyone to get swept up in the we're in the middle of a fight thing, but
It's trying to run basically.
remember you have
Yeah.
a reason for having brought this dinosaur in here, and you still
Yeah.
need to complete that objective with the dinosaur still in here, so chasing it off might not be,
Yeah. This is true. So it's going to be. I mean, at this point in time, Kyler he doesn't really want to attract more attention to himself at this point because he's finally not the center of the thing's attention. He's going to try and if there's a crowd of guards or something like that, or, you know,
There are
shady-looking
security guards.
employees.
There are some security guards.
guards. If he's going to basically try and dodge towards them to give the thing more snacks and get them involved, so that we can hopefully fade into the stuff.
All right. Make a survival check. I'm gonna use it to try and use it like animal taming to kind of direct it. Take a -4 penalty.
A -4 penalty.
Unfortunately, because it is nauseated and just vomit, the thought of food for it right now is not the most appealing thing.
Okay.
Unfortunately, a 31 is not going to be enough. So while you are drawing its attention and stuff like that, you have not gotten it, but you have started gaining the attention of the security guards you have been moving towards. Immediately suspicious of you, having lured the dinosaur in, the security guards will enter the fray momentarily. Anything else you would like to do, Kylo, before we go to Pietro?
Yeah, I guess there's I mean, technically I can try and hide in plain sight. So
you can indeed. If you want to make a stealth check.
I will try and do a stealth check just to see if I can.
All right.
Oh, there's my usual 2. There we go.
All right, brilliant. Wonderful. You attempt to hide. In plain sight, you just grab you grab a woman's shawl and you do the thing from Thor. You're like, aha!
Exactly.
They will never see me, especially when I do this.
Yep, that's about it.
All right, done and done. Pietro, fort save for you as you lay squirming around in some vomit, feeling super tired. You're fine. All right.
Am I, Dag? Am I truly?
You're as fine as you're gonna be.
Can you remind me what fatigue does, Dag?
You are tired, and you take a -2 penalty on D20 rolls.
So would that be that also as a negative? Oh, it already put it on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Pietro will thank Meg. Thank you for that. Will very quickly, upon seeing that the guards notice us.
It's noticed Kylo.
Okay, good. Then we'll eventually that will lead to us. Puts away the sawtooth saber that he was using. Because that is very clearly a red mantis sawtooth saber, and we are supposed to be dead assassins. So just putting away the evidence. So that would be a stow action. Do I have to get up? Am I prone, or am I going to just be standing?
Well, you'll be standing. It's fine.
Alrighty. I will look over to Rondak, who is currently being crushed. Does this prove enough distraction for you to go and help your friend?
Yeah, I think this counts. Sorry about the vomit.
Oh, well, it makes so much sense. It was you. Good thing. And will essentially be. Is there any way that he could basically just be on guard for Rondak to slip away without getting eaten by the dinosaur?
Yeah, sure. You basically ready in action to draw attention if anyone tries to pay attention to Rondak. You kind of pull attention away from him.
Mm-hmm. So that would be stow, ready.
Yep.
Do I still have any actions left, or is that?
No. Ready in action takes one extra action on top of whatever it is you're trying to do. Yeah. All right. Easy done. Okay. We then go to the Sterner guy. Sterner guy goes, "Oh, man. I don't know about the outside world, dude. It's been so long since I've been inside. I don't know if I can adjust to the world. It's so bright and loud and noisy.
Doesn't help that we're in a casino.
You will, you will find the strength to go on, my friend.
And all the screaming.
Oh man, and all the screaming, dude. Oh no. Oh no. I just remembered something.
Did you leave your wallet in there?
No, I have a crippling gambling addiction. That's how I ended up inside the dinosaur. I couldn't pay back the debt to the guy who loan sharked me, and he fed me to the dinosaur. It's all coming back to me now, man. Oh no.
I need my inhaler.
I'm gonna, man. Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of here. Maybe after a quick round of roulette. Hold on one sec.
No.
I mean, look, it's just lying there, man.
You're stronger than this, whoever you are.
Oh man, oh. I mean, I guess.
Do you have money?
I do have money. You watch this.
Meg!
He pulls out a bag of money.
I just was trying to help. I figured if he didn't have money, he can't gamble.
He goes, why? Why? You got something? Do you know something about the
I
action?
know where some is, and I'm going to point back out the outside.
Oh, I see what it's like, man. You just like, like trying to trick me because I'm just like a guy who may not like have all that book academic smart, but I know things, man. Okay. And for one thing, I know that outside is not where gambling happens, because that's how you get arrested.
No, but outside is usually where you get money. You lose your money in the casino. You get money outside.
Oh, man, look, my money is as good as anyone else, okay? You don't need to call it loser money.
What? When did I? What? You know what? Go ahead. Go gamble. I'm not going to stop you. Can we go now?
Okay, I'm going to go gamble on something. But no one's here to take my cards, man. I've got a gambling addiction and I'm in an empty casino. This is like the worst day ever. And then all of a sudden the
That just
dinosaur...
means you can go steal all of the chips.
Then the dinosaur turns around
Meg.
and grabs him
Hey, that
And
would be
eats
another
him.
distraction, right?
and swallows him. And he's like, oh no, this is the worst day ever now.
No.
I
He's
think
gone
I
back
think
to his
he's
happy
happier
place.
than that.
Yeah, and he watches he goes inside the creature. Oh man, I can't believe I'm trapped in here again. It's kind of cozy though. Warm stomach acid.
Dak, was this donated, or did you just decide to make this?
He was the sloth the sloth plot
Yeah.
twist reward.
God, and you named him after Rock
Yes.
Protector.
I did. His name is Rock Protector. He protects the gut. All right. In the meantime, the dinosaur, now having bitten and eaten this guy, turns towards the group again. This time, in general, I'm going to get everyone to roll me a d4. If you roll a 1, you are in the line of fire. So, everyone roll a d4. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, I see
Got
two
it.
ones. Kylu and Meg, you are in the line of fire. Which means, for the two of you,
Kylie, why didn't you run?
I require a fortitude save. Your target number is 40.
Oh my.
Kylo halves, Meg does not. All right. So, a huge plume of poisoned, smoky fire erupts from its mouth, dealing a total of 66 damage. Kylu, you take 33. Meg, you take the full 66.
I succeeded on that one, correct?
Correct.
Okay, on a fort save, I've got the Warden's Endurance, which kicks it to a crit save.
Oh, nice. You take no damage.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. You need to make a reflex save as well. Sorry. I'll roll this one on you guys. That did not help. Okay. So the 31 damage is poison. The 31 damage is poison damage, which Kailu, you take no damage. Meg, you take 31 damage. Both of you have crit fumbled the reflex save, so both of you will take 70 points of fire damage. And we'll get a card. How you guys feeling?
Not quite down.
Well, hang on, because I had added a whole. I did the 66, so hold on a second.
Almost done.
Okay, so it's
So Meg, you
So
would
it's
have taken about 101
30,
damage.
31 for the regular. Huh?
Yep.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's okay, and then 70 something?
70 on the dot.
70 even. Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm up,
The other,
but not great.
yeah.
I would like
So-
to
so
again
Dag,
point out that Meg held her action to run and not a single person ran.
I'm
So-
I'm very acutely aware.
Well, Kylo did move away. Didn't
Belson-
run, but he moved
Belson-
away.
No, Kylie didn't move away. Kylie
That's
moved
crawled
towards
away.
the security.
Balsam crawled away.
Oh, well. Okay.
All right. Can I?
Sorry, Dag. I also have greater natural reflexes, which means that a crit failure, I get a failure instead.
Then you take 35 and not 70 fire damage.
Okay.
I don't like you
I need to add
upgrading
35.
all of your freaking saves by one step, no matter what I'm doing.
No, it's only like the crit failures. I don't get. I gotta add 35 back in.
All right. Give me a number between 1 to 5, by the way.
I still have
Meg.
to do that. Okay.
Just
Well, actually, yeah, technically both of you, because
Just
you
me.
still both of you, because you still do actually fumble. You just get to treat it as one step higher.
Okay.
Yeah. So Meg, what'd you get?
just one.
Just one. All right, Steve.
Yeah.
2.
1, 2. Okay, Meg.
Yes.
You take an additional 4 points of impact force damage. Kylo, you are slowed and doomed for the round. Slowed will remove one of your actions. Doomed means that your dying value is reduced by 1 until you remove the doomed condition. All right. That was the dinosaur using a Hellfire Blast on the group. And then it is going to start charging towards Kylo. With its mouth open, which is also, ironically, the direction of the security guards.
Exactly.
All right, Rondak. The dinosaur is moving away from you.
Now time for Rondak to slip away if everybody had moved away. Well, they're all out of the dinosaur at least. He's going to hand Meg 2 vials. She knows what they are because he's given her one already. One for her and one for Kylo because he just saw them both take this blast. And then he is going to run into the crowd to try to sort of blend in and make his way toward the VIP section.
All right, make a stealth check.
Alrighty, I can do that. Do stealth. There you are. Oof, not great.
Okay. You don't really stealth too well, but everyone's a bit busy thanks to the distraction. Maybe one security guy sort of sees you and starts making their way towards you, but Pietro quickly distracts them with their readied action. So, Rondak, you can make another stealth check.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Much better. Yep, you, thanks to Pietro's action, you managed to stealth and sneak away into the VIP area and disappear behind closed doors. All right. As for the rest of you, now, we're going to fast forward this a little bit. You guys are basically just playing chicken. You're running around with this creature. You're basically trying to keep it here, causing a commotion. The security guards are trying their best to run away from it because they don't have the tools necessary to deal with this creature. After a while, the this giant beast is kind of like, it's kind of done chasing over folks. It's eaten kind of its fill. It's eaten a couple of civilians. It's eaten some of the security guards. The dinosaur will sort of stomp around looking for where to go and what to do next. What is your plan after the dinosaur's rampage? Is there a plan?
No, not for Balsam. He's currently under a table.
I think, the guard would have known that this dinosaur existed because it was brought here. I imagine everybody was notified. Hey, just so you know, there's a giant fucking dinosaur that's gonna be used in the fighting pits. Just so you know, don't open that box. So imagines that. Because we are not known to be who we are, we'll try to get to them and try to ask, do you have any countermeasures, essentially? Do you have any methods for trapping it if it gets out?
No. We buy these creatures like from poachers who hunt them and keep them trapped and stuff. We just load them into the elevator and take them down to the arena and then just open the cage. That's it, man. Oh God, it killed Jerry. It was 2 days from retirement. He was supposed to call in sick today to go and visit his daughter. His daughter has cancer. The chemo was working. The chemo was working.
Meg is gonna slowly back away.
You don't fucking go anywhere.
Where's the elevator?
It's in the warehouse.
Do we want to try to just get this thing in the elevator, close the elevator, and just hope for just
Nope.
leave it for the arena?
Jerry.
This is not our problem, Pietro. This
I
is
was
a
gonna
good
say-
time to fade into the woodwork.
Meg will become probably a medium-sized human because right now she cannot do shit with Balsam because she would not be able to carry him, and try to drag him to safety.
Okay.
Is
Pietro will also
she
go to
calling
Balsam.
Kyler to help?
Decided this isn't our problem. We'll go over to Balsam.
Okay, so everyone goes over to Balsam and grabs a limb and then just starts dragging him out.
Yeah, trying to GTFO basically.
Nice,
He is
nice, nice.
sobbing the entire way.
Very well, very well. By the way, can I just say I was very tickled at Matt's reaction when I yelled out Jerry in the middle of all that.
I was like, oh, so the guy is he wears a lot of red shirts, I guess?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much does that heal for? Actually, if you want to roll it, and we'll both take that.
It's 68 plus 20.
Right, since it's both of us, if you want to just roll it, and we'll...
Sure.
See who needs Sirenscape when you have Dag.
Exactly. Alright, drinking your concoctions and potions, you heal 64 hit points.
That helps.
Alright. The dinosaur curls up into the middle of the casino. It seems to go to rest on the bodies of a few of the security guards it's killed. At this point, you vacate the premises and head back into the streets. You watch for a while, and eventually, you can see the town guard sort of like discussing what the hell they need to do. You can see that some individuals have called up some like hunters and stuff and some adventurers to like see if they can deal with it. They go in, you see the chaos that ensues. The hunters come out, missing an arm and stuff like that, and he's like, "Oh my god! Oh, I got my arm! Oh, shit!" And then, later on, like, the adventurers that come in, they don't come out. No. It's just a couple hours of, like, basically this. But no sign of Rondak.
Rondak will be fine. I'm gonna go have a bath or a shower. Just toss me into a nearby river, please. Please.
I mean, we're surrounded by water. That can be
I was
arranged.
gonna say, is there a nearby river?
You're just being cradled in one of our arms. Just
Yeah, there's a nearby inlet.
It's
You can
so
throw him off.
gross.
Should
All right.
should we throw him in the river?
Yes, literally, we are. Like
All right,
Kylo
Dag, I
looks
think
at
we
the
want to see what
head
happens if we throw a
and
balsam in the
throw
river.
it.
Very well.
Like,
Balsam, make an athletics check to swim.
This is gonna be awful, guys.
can I no, it's okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought so. A
Oh,
24.
He drowns. Okay, cool.
All right, critical failure. As Balsam falls into the water, all of a sudden he is swept away very quickly. He goes underwater and he does not come back up.
He said taking off my boots and going in.
Pietro, make an athletics check as you take off your boots and eventually jump in.
I was going to say before we threw him in, hey, do you want to tie a rope around him or something? But nah, it's fine.
And Balsam, make another
Balsam
swim
can
check.
swim.
Can I? Nice, you did good. Can I use God, can I use an at 20?
Sure, you can use it at 20. Jesus.
Dag, can I turn into a boat? Is that
No,
possible?
you can turn to a stone boat.
Yeah,
wonder-
yeah, that might be bad. Yeah.
I want to go home.
Okay. Pietrus jumps in and begins to swim. With your natural 20, you do catch up to Balsam and help them onto the side of the the street, the port kind of thing, the little lip that's there. As you kind of pull them up and stuff like that, you're kind of catching your breath and things. You feel like, okay, we're doing good. However, there's still no sign of Rondak. An individual, however, does emerge from the casino. It is not Rondak, but it appears to be someone who, as far as you can tell, looks and feels the part of a red mantis assassin. He looks around as if he's trying to find something. What do you guys do?
We'll try to push Balsam into both of us, kind of hiding and wherever we are. Trying to keep an eye, but definitely trying to like stealth for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any cover? Yeah.
Plenty of cover. Can I get a stealth check from everyone, please?
Stealth, you say?
To shreds, you say.
Mine
Dude,
sat
how?
there on the one and then fell over.
I mean, 19's a good roll.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're an assassin. How do you have none in stealth?
Listen, there's different kinds of assassination, all right?
That's fair. Yeah.
Balsam
Right?
is
He's a
not-
showman.
Balsam is not the one to sneak up. He is the one to say hello, smile, grab the person, take them out for a good time, and then kill them.
Fair.
Yeah.
So Pietro's just trying to like nudge you into the corner, just like, Pietro, what are you doing? Ugh, I'm covered in grime still. Ugh.
It's got in my mask! It's in my mask! Ah!
All right. Well, despite
We are
the
hardened criminals, you guys.
despite the attempts to hide, the figure who comes out of the casino appears as this individual, a human red mantis assassin with kind of like very well kept braided hair. He sees you and approaches. Lucas, describe this character, please.
Yes. So this is Nakesh, or at least that's what he goes by. He is a human, very devoted red mantis assassin, super down for the cause. Is someone who has often worked with the group. He's been around for quite a while.
But almost
Currently,
almost only exclusively on the island.
yes. He doesn't leave too often. But he's currently in a large black cloak to sort of lay low and hide his normal red mantis attire.
Why?
He doesn't want to draw attention to the group, who he needs to interact with at the moment.
Ah, very well. All right. In which case, you can't readily tell that he is a red mantis. Would you be wearing the cloak over your red gear? The red gear gives you a ton of benefits, you know.
Yeah, it's just a cloak over top. Yeah.
Nice. All right, sweet. All right. Anyway, he is heading in your direction.
Do we recognize him?
No. I mean,
Okay, yeah, I was
kind
gonna
of.
say Meg is gonna.
I mean, kind of. You've worked with him before. Yeah. No, I'm gonna say you do recognize him. Nakesh is someone you. Again, you've done a lot of stuff in the city. You've heard of his name. Yeah, he's somewhat recognizable, but very plain, if that makes sense. Like being recognized as an assassin is not easy.
Well,
you know, so the usual stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't so much recognizing him as assassin as actually recognizing him as who he is. Like Nakesh, is this like we?
Oh,
we
yeah.
have
No,
worked with
yes,
him
yes. You've all met Nakesh.
Yeah.
Except for Meg.
Yeah, I would say so. Meg would look honestly to everybody else to see if there's any recognition on their faces.
Kylo is going to put a hand on Meg and say, "We know him.
You
Don't
know the last
shoot.
guy too. I still got shot.
Don't shoot.
He shot
Don't
first.
draw. Don't draw."
He also
Until
did the
he
hat
draws
first. I'm
first.
just saying.
Meg, if he
Yeah,
draws
Meg has
first,
yelled
then
by
it's
now
just-
though, so attention will be
Yeah,
drawn to her.
Meg, if he
Yep.
if he pulls something out, just shoot him point blank in the face.
See, I like balsam.
Don't start it.
All right, Nakesh, you approach.
He is going and give everyone in the group a nod, and then he will reach into the cloak and will pull something out. What is in his hand is a
All right.
small piece of
Well,
paper folded in half.
Well, Meg, I need you to make me a perception check.
All right. Nope. Hello?
Hello. Okay. You're okay. You pull out your gun first. But you see it as a piece of paper that he's got in his hand.
All right. I will put it away, but keep my hands near.
All right. At the moment, within the group, who seems to be the most put together besides Meg, obviously? I'm assuming Kailu at this point.
Kylie's covered in vomit.
I would say Kylo's in vomit. Yeah, we're all none of us are put together.
No,
Yeah,
probably.
Well, Balsam and Pietro are
sopping
clean,
wet.
but I know Balsam was having some issues there.
I would imagine either
Pietro's clean and wet.
Okay, well, whoever seems to be the most put together at the moment, he will just hold the piece of paper out toward them
Okay.
and just say, "This is for you."
Pietro
I'm
is
going
sitting here
to-
to take it.
Alright, I'm going to let Nakesh handle the reading of the note. Unless you want to pass it to someone and have them read it. But I'm going to very quickly go and get a drink, and I will return. The scene is still yours.
Yeah, I can read it. Not a problem. So somebody took it, I'm assuming.
Was
Yeah,
it I think Pietro.
Pietro? Okay. Is he going to read it right now? I hope.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Yes, I will read it.
All right. So inside is handwritten a message. It is not the nicest handwriting, but it's legible, if barely.
Is it Rondak?
It is. It'll be signed Rondak at the bottom.
Okay.
But it's very clearly a hobgoblin scrawled something quickly onto a piece of paper. And it reads, "I'm sorry I had to leave like this, but I found the trail and I had to act immediately. I'm sure you all understand that time is of the essence, and I appreciate that you are willing to help without a second thought. You know I don't discuss feelings as others do, but this particular group has taught me many things in our time together. But above all, I have learned to trust. This is not something that comes easily to someone like me, and I resisted it mightily in the beginning. However, I know that if I ever need a group of people that I can trust, I've got it in the four of you. We'll see each other again, of that I'm sure. And when I return, I'll buy you each a round. Now go clear our bad names, and we'll see each other again soon enough. Signed, Rondek.
Aww.
That's really sweet. Oh, I really
It
like
is.
that.
Nikesh then burns the letter.
Pietro has a very genuine look of endearment on his face, before it turns just a bit more stony as he looks at Nikesh. He trusted you with the sending of this letter.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he?
We'll ease up a little bit. Because not many can handle sending letters to dead men so calmly.
Not just from dead men, but from supposed traitors. What's your angle in this, Nikesh?
My angle is the same as it's always been. It's to help you.
Pietro kind of like retrieve his boots, but kind of start leading everybody out of the middle of the road towards some quieter corner, if we're going to continue this conversation.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
What do you mean help us? I remember you, Nikesh. Your loyalty has always been to the cause before anything else, more so than any of us.
Yeah, of course. But I know that you guys didn't do what they say you did. I know you were set up.
How do you know
Who told
this?
you this information?
What do you mean, who told me? I was there when you found out.
You guys seriously forgot one of your own people? Ouch. Hi, by the
Wait
way,
a second.
Meg.
One.
Yeah, I know. I've met you.
Three.
With,
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? No, she's in her everyday form now. She's a human.
yeah, but he knows what she can do. He's seen her.
Okay.
You
This is
were
the
there.
first time anyone's seen me do that. So,
True, but he's familiar with you.
gotcha.
And so,
Kylo is looking very puzzled and has kind of dropped, like, I'm assuming that Pietro was leading off to the side. Kylo's dropped a little bit behind, and his hand is sitting on his sword under his cloak.
Were you
'Cause he's
there
not-
with... Oh, sorry, I didn't know you did.
No, it's because he's confused. He doesn't remember Nikesh being anywhere near the stuff.
Matt is currently going through notes to see if I missed a character.
As you do so, you hear the sounds of guards beginning to make their way into the area. As they do so, more like a militia than guards themselves. As they come through, you watch as a handful of them like seem to be scouring around and like kind of looking in the area. And as they look down the corridor where you guys happen to be, Nikesh, can I get you to make me a stealth check?
yes, I can absolutely do that.
All right.
Switch over here. Close that one. Almost rolled it with the wrong character. Da-da-da.
Brilliant. With a critical success, as this guy, this like patrolman runs around the corner and looks at you, mind you, looks you dead in the eye and says, "Hey, what are you?" All of a sudden, there is this wave of energy that rises out of Nikesh. And you hear a voice saying, "Is there anyone in the alleyway?" And the patrolman says, No, it's all clear. And he walks away. He seems confused, befuddled. And for a fleeting moment, Meg, Pietro, Balsam, and Kailu, you forgot you were with someone. It was a fleeting moment. And that is when Nakesh suddenly reappears, almost out of thin air, next to you. Nakesh, you now have an ability as donated by the secret menu item from earlier in today. Your secret powers now constitute these 3 effects. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your first ability is the ability to make a group stealth check with hide in plain sight. So long as the people around you are within 10 foot of you, those targets will use your stealth check to fade into obscurity.
All right.
Secondly, you have the ability to not just turn invisible, but disappear from people's perception. You do not need cover or concealment in order to enter a stealth.
Very nice.
And lastly, while you are on the Metagalti Isles, you may... Well, sorry, let me rephrase. You also have the ability to make people forget your presence. People seem to struggle to maintain your existence in their normal sphere of influence. You, however, don't have that power in the Metagalti Isle, but you can, on occasion, make people forget, as per the Modify Memory spell, in order to change who you were and what they knew about you. Change your appearance, your name, the importance of what you had to say. And it costs you a focus to do so.
Alrighty, got it.
All right, and that is courtesy of OG Lava Kitten for the secret menu item.
Thank you, OG. That's awesome.
And how much you'd like to reveal is entirely up to you in regards to that, but those are now your newfound powers. Well, I say, they're powers that are now unlocked for you, the player, to be able to tap into.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now that we've had that moment where we forgot that he ever even existed, and then that we came back to remembering.
Mm-hmm.
Do we now remember previous interactions with him, or just this one?
You remember all the interactions you've ever had with Nakesh. When he disappeared, it felt like he was never there for a moment. And then when you saw him again, all those memories of Nakesh flooded back. You feel this very vividly as you're trying to consider him.
Nakesh, are you aware of the oddity of remembering you?
I am, and I apologize that affected you.
A little creepy, not going to lie, but definitely quite helpful.
It is. You guys seriously don't remember any of what we've been through?
It's coming back now. We did not until this moment. Or at least I do not know for everybody else. We'll look to the others.
Sorry.
Nakesh, you did have an operational code name.
That's true. I apologize. I never use my real name off the island. It still boggles my mind that you guys do. It's weird to me. But for this particular jaunt off the island, I went by the code name of Steven. You guys may or may not remember.
Belson lifts his head up. That makes so much more sense.
As he says this name, you immediately remember Stephen, even if it's temporarily. However, being on the Metagalti Isle means that you now also know Nakesh. But the moment Nakesh steps off the island, you forget him, Stephen, everything. But now you're on the island, you can remember Stephen. And you're thinking about it, and you're like, yeah, Stephen was there. The whole time. He, you kind of almost filling in the blanks of where Stephen was. Now, Nakesh, just for a little bit of added lore, if you would like, in the last couple minutes and stuff. Nakesh, you belong to a secret order of Red Mantis assassin monks who are led by Sister Mary, Maeri. Now, Sister Mary was an accomplished assassin for many, many, many years, and she was your mentor. And the one thing that she taught was how to slip, not just invisible to the naked eye, but from people's minds as well. You were a prodigy of this technique, so much so that you learn how to blend in and erase your very existence from people's lives, and it's almost a monastic practice at this point. You are one of her most successful students, and you know that if anyone in town is going to be able to know, it's going to have watchful eyes on the, what are they called? The Vinay? Was that what they were called?
Yeah, the people under the Blood Mistress?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she would know a lot about stuff. So if there were any conspirators, you may want to consider going and reaching out to her. You would find her at the Hospice of Serenity. That is where she would be. However, you do know to step cautiously, because while your powers work great on everyone else, they are rendered useless against her.
All right, sounds good. Sorry, I was taking the notes, so
No, that was
I'll
perfect.
make sure I write all that down.
All right. As we pan away for the end of the session. Also, hi Gaj, and yes, we are getting to the end of the session today. We return to you guys having sort of separated and left this area by this stage. The Tyrannosaur has been captured and is being kind of pulled back to the warehouse. Listen, boss, we don't know what happened. Just this dinosaur came in and just started tearing the place up. I can see that. My question is as to how someone broke into my warehouse, absconded with my precious cargo, and unleashed it into my place of business. Yeah, no, look, sorry, boss. We don't know what happened either. Just, everything was just in a blur, and I don't think we really saw anything, Let me be the judge of that. And he reaches and grabs this guy by the head. His body begins to shrivel like a prune, and his eyes glow brightly, leaving these wisps of smoke that just pour out of them as this guy opens his mouth and breathes it in. His eyes suddenly dart through the last hour, and he sees the group fighting the creature, the group kind of getting eaten, spat out, and then leaving. As he does so, he drops his consigliere, who is still alive, just sort of gasping for air and stuff. I see. Odd. Perhaps there's a lucrative opportunity here that one could be made. When you're done writhing on the ground, send the lizard after them. The lizard, sir? keep forgetting their names. I'm terrible at names. Send Nasha the Gasha. Tell her to leave an impression about those who mess with our business. Yes, boss. Right away, boss. And that is where we're going to end today's session. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's session. A little bit chaotic, but I'm glad that we got to introduce Nakesh today, which was really good. When we get back next week... oh, wait, hold on. I need to check some things.
Yeah, Lucas and I will not be here next week.
Yes, Lucas and Callie will not be here next week. And
I don't think I'm next week either.
Okay, so no game next week. And I won't be available for the following week after that either. So we're going to be on a 2-week hiatus from this, which is great. It's going to give us some time to cut ahead. What I am going to encourage my players to do in the interim is I'm going to write down a couple of locations. I want you guys to, in the between, basically look at what you would like to do in terms of where you would like to investigate. Plus, I would like you guys to do your shopping for the next level up, which will happen after the investigation. So if we can do that, I'll write all that down and stuff like that for you guys, but that'll be really good. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys had a great time. Our next game is tonight for Gatewalkers, so be sure to come in and tune for that. That'll be a lot of fun. It'll be great. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who had the hype train, helped out with the hype train. That was also amazing. A special thank you to, of course, Lucas for this incredible role play with Nakesh. Very, very cool, very, very interesting character, and I can't wait to see him dive into it more. So yeah, there you go. I appreciate you too, Christina. Thank you so much. But guys, that is Michael. I'm the Dead Odds Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And as always, stay kind, stay wonderful, and like, if you find a means to do so, find some measure of way to enjoy or indulge in just a little bit of happiness today. I would take it as a personal favor if you indulged in a lot. And until we meet again, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye, everybody.